Hi, good morning, November 720 Sierra. It is, let's see, Sunday, October 13th, about noon. Temperature about 85 degrees out today, so it's kind of nice. It was a little cooler this morning when I came out here. So, okay, so several things. The aft two skins on either side are totally riveted in. We're working today, we're going to rivet in the left side skin, but in the meantime, we've done several other things. And I'll take the camera off the tripod in a minute and show you what we've done in between. We're just finding all sorts of little projects to work on. And some of them are inside and some of them are outside, and I'll show you that in just a minute. So welcome if you're a new person viewing. If you are, please subscribe and like the video. That really helps us out. We currently have 163 subscribers and not seeming to be able to break out of that area for quite a while now. And let's see what else. Yeah, of the views, we only get about 20% of the views are actually by subscribers. So please subscribe, that always helps. And put a like on that video, that's very helpful also. We only get 2 or 3 likes, 4 likes every video that we put out, even though, 80 or so people, 40, 50, 60, 70 people watch it. Some of the videos get more, some less. But anyway, if you like what we're doing, we do have a GoFundMe page. This is November 720 Sierra over here, making a mess of everything she can. This is Shiloh. All right. Let me get the camera off the tripod and show you what we've done. Okay, so one of the things we did is we went ahead and riveted on this bulkhead. This is the rear of the baggage compartment section here. So that's all been riveted in, and that looks really nice. And then from there, we'll have other things that we've got to do. Let's see, just up to the forward here, and you can see that's where the steps go on either side. They've all been riveted in place and they're nice and secure. We do have back here, we do have the cables that go back to the rudder control, but they're not being riveted in yet. There is, for some of us, something called the Fuselage Order of Build. And this was written back in 2018 by Craig Mayman, and you can find it on the internet, because they do recommend, and several people have said yes, this is good to follow, that you don't always follow the plans exactly in your build. There are sections that you do and sections that you'll do later. So we went ahead and put this in here, the bulkhead. Now the other thing we put in is right here you can see the seat belt, the rear seat belt mounts, okay? And they are on both sides. So there's an underplate underneath here that's been riveted, and it goes through the longeron, and then this plate goes on, and there's a cable that goes up here. These are riveted on here, and this just goes through here. And there's a plate for reinforcement, and this just goes on, and your seat belts, your lap belts connect to this sometime down the future here. So anyway, we did that. That was easy to do. So those things we've done. Let's see, other things I started on in the this. Sorry, I'm going back and forth here, but on this luggage compartment, as you can see, there's a hole in it, and what that does is allows you to put another box back there that extends the luggage compartment, and that goes back in this area here. Okay, hopefully I'm not getting seasick from doing this, but I went ahead and have cleat-coated it, and it's sitting out here. Watch out. So this one right here is the rear luggage compartment. Let me see if I can bring that around, show you a little bit. You can see that goes up into the rib structure. and it's all just clecoed together. So I'll probably go ahead and rivet that today. Sitting next to it is the parachute box, and it's just temporarily riveted here. It's nothing has been set. My daughter has been putting some clecos through. As you can see, some don't fit right, and that's because she's putting them through the holes. She's just trying to help out, so that's fine. So that goes up in the front. Now, you can see down here there's a piece of metal, and that sits up in here, clips here and sits across here, and then right here, the holes, these line up, and over here, I'm sorry, I'm not holding that straight. These line of holes here and across here and over here, that lines up for the parachute compartment. Parachute box, which I've started riveting. No, I'm riveting, I just clecoed it out there. So even though you're not working on various stages of the fuselage itself, you can certainly go ahead and work on things like the rear luggage compartment box and the parachute box. I maybe start working on the seats things. There's a center console to be working on, but those are for way later on. They're still in the box over here somewhere underneath all this stuff. And so anyway, yeah, the project today will be to get that skin completely done on this side. We're not going to do the one on this side over here yet because I am missing. I have the horizontal mount for the GMU 11 here, but the two vertical mounts that hold this plate into over here have not been sent by Sling yet. So when those come in, then I will put them on, and then I'll go ahead and put that skin on. But I'm not going to do that now. The other two skins for the top here are sitting in the box, but they are not going to be put on and riveted. They will just be clecoed in temporarily. I'm going to leave them just on the top itself for quite a while, just clecoed and not riveted, because I want to be able to get into the back of this tail cone when I need to work on something. None of my wiring's been done, and all that sort of stuff. So all that still has to be done. All right, so I'm going to shut off the video at this section here, and then we'll pick it up again in a little bit when we start riveting more of that. But I did want to show you there's some other things we have been working on. So, all right, thanks, and I'll see you shortly. All right, good afternoon, November 720 Sierra. It is when they are in the garage. It's 3 o'clock on Sunday, October 13th. We've been doing some more. We finished riveting the entire bottom of the aircraft and the left side bottom of the aircraft. And we're doing some clear drilling now. We've done a lot of the riveting here, but we're going to let you see us do a little more riveting. I know it's riveting. It's pretty boring, but it's kind of interesting and kind of fun when you see all these things come together. It's pretty rewarding. We've almost got the left front skin on the rear tail cone finished. As you can see from the movement of the fuselage, before I rivet, I push in on them to make sure we get a good solid rivet here. All right, so there's that one. Now that's the ones in between. Now we take out the clecos, finish them off, and we're done with this side of the putting the fuselage together. Rear tail cone. We still got the other stuff to do, but anyway, and it's starting to look really nice. And boy, does it firms up when you these things just kind of sit in here until you put the skin on and cleco them in, and then once you put the skin on, everything just firms up and tightens up. And what did you call that?
Stress skin construction. Skin carries the stress.
Okay, stress skin construction, what JR said. So, man, is it true? Because you put the rivets in all these spaces and everything just tightens up. Pretty amazing.
There's a French name for it, but I can't pronounce it without seeming to be vulgar. If you somebody who speaks French can tell me how it's supposed to be pronounced.
All right, that is the left side skin for the rear tail cone riveted on. Now, of course, you can see we've not riveted this section here, nor all those up front, because as this skin comes over, these have to line up, and as we marry the front fuselage to the rear fuselage, then all those get done over there. So that's it for now. But it looks really, really nice.
With the right side skin loose because we're waiting on some internal parts.
Yeah, and I've said that before. The right skin, we just have it clecoed because we're waiting for some parts to come in from Sling that we can put the mount the GMU bracket. And we don't know if I'm going to have to, what we got to do to get there. So we're just going to hold off on that. Like I said, we have the parachute box sitting over here. We have the tail
Baggage
compartment box sitting over here. We can rivet that in now because it's just sitting there, and
we'll have to wait till we do the rudder first. The rudder control table. We'll have to wait on that and stuff before we do the rudder.
What, you putting that in? Yeah, we don't put it in, but you can rivet it out there.
Oh, yeah.
The box.
It's out there, yeah.
Yeah.
You can assemble them, just not put it there.
Right. Yeah. All right, so that's it. I don't know if you can. Hopefully, you can see that. I don't know if you can with the angle. Looks like you can. Anyway, so I'll shut this one off for now as we work on the next section. Thanks.